Hey everyone, welcome back. Um, had myself a little breakfast and thought I'd come back and play a little bit more. Um, while I was eating my bagel this morning, I took a look on the old NeoGAF forum and looked at the thread for the Diablo 2.0 patch and realized I'm not the only person experiencing bad latency this morning. Seems to be kind of a widespread, possibly a widespread issue. It's just a few other people. It might be anecdotal, but it makes me feel better that maybe things will turn around at some point. It's not just me. Maybe the servers are just getting slammed with everybody wanting to participate in this new patch and getting ready for the new expansion coming out at the end of the month. Still not sure if I'm going to get the expansion. I guess it'll kind of be on whether or not I'm sick of playing this after I get up to level 60 or not. But, as with always, it's so easy just to pop right back in and just all of a sudden be out and battling again. So now I need to get to the Drowned Temple. Turn it down just a little bit.
I have great power within me too. No control over mine. That sounds troubling. It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up from deep within me, and I can't really explain it.
I think my goal here is to kind of try out this tornado a little bit more, see how that actually works. I'm super psyched about it. A couple times I've used it. Have to remember I have this 10-minute ice armor deal going on. Not sure what is the right way to go.
Beautiful. Uncle Deckard told me stories of them when I was a little girl.
Stop talking, Leah, when I'm talking. More iridescent tears.
Someone lives here?
Stay away! There's nothing in here of use to you.
We should have known.
There's
Oh,
nothing
well,
Farm was left
somebody said
over a
to stay away.
fortnight ago, and yet we stayed.
Probably just
Lost
listen.
not.
These are dark times, my friend. I thought for a moment you were one of those dreadful goat men. Since you're not,
I'd like to buy something. I might. What do you got? See, what you need to do is have something good. I'd buy. Generally speaking, better. That is... yeah, I don't want that one. See ya. Okay. Yeah, a few users who were complaining about the latency were saying they were getting anywhere from like 8 to 1500. I'm definitely right in that wheelhouse, so add myself to the anecdotal evidence. Although I'm curious, if I shut down my chat, would that increase my ability? So I'm going to, I'm sorry if you join chat right now or in the next couple minutes, I'm going to shut down my window and see if I get any sort of improvement. coming in right now. I do not have my chat window open and available to watch my stream. For no other reason than I'm just checking out what sort of, see if it has any effect on the latency that I'm getting within the game. So far it appears to have not. I want to do something really quick. I'm going to take my laptop and just completely disconnect it. Nope, another treasure chest over here. It's funny, I remember those guys being actually a lot tougher and actually have no worry about that poison that they do. Okay, so that appears to have almost zero effect. Or there's no discernible effect that I could see. So I'm going to turn my chat back on. So hopefully within the next minute or so. TV size. Keep moving as it's loading up. What? 2,000 new viewers? Oh, and 1 million messages? Ah, you go offline for just 1 minute. That's what happens. Twister is just seems to be kind of like a random deal. Not really enjoying that. I'd never like abilities where oh, it's no longer saying I'm like, oh, it is. I don't like abilities that are just based on, like, you know, possibility. I'd rather know where that tornado is going to head and shoot it out straight in front of me. Or if it was a consistent arc each time. Maybe it is a consistent arc. I'll have to check it out. Problem is with latency, it's kind of getting up a little bit too slow.
More arcane power.
Go nuts on it. But if I'm going to waste that kind of arcane power, I'm just going to use it on my arcane torrent, which just destroys. Hey buddy, you might want to step outside of the poison there, please. I played this a little bit multiplayer back when it first came out. Went through about a half a playthrough with a friend. I seem to remember, did they do something good for the loot? Like, does each player get their own loot? You can just take whatever you see on the ground. Nobody's actually in chat right now that can answer that, but next time somebody comes in, I'll try to ask again. Go to the drowned temple. But I have no idea where the drowned temple is. Other than the fact they pointed me in this direction on the map. So this area seems to be key. This game does a good job of keeping you pointed in the right direction. Level 15.
Stronger within you.
Wave of Force received impactful force. Oh, there must be a... Okay. Done? Done. Primary skill. So I didn't like the shock pulse, but maybe I'll like the electrocute. It's my main attack though, so it's going to have to be awesome if it's going to replace magic missile. Arcane, so... You know what? Ray of Frost will never be Arcane Torrent or Arcane Orb. Five-second cooldown. I think I like the Wave of Force more than the Twister because it's like if I get surrounded, then I just hit the Wave of Force and it takes out anybody that's kind of gets me cornered. It gets me out of corners. Whereas the Tornado just kind of, it might create a path for me, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. Hey guys.
You dare attack me?
Oh no. Who's doing that? Are these leapers? With the latency, I couldn't quite tell who was actually setting off that magic.
I'll be telling stories about that for a while.
I'll try not to let the 1634 millisecond latency color my opinion on this lightning yet. Templar is leveled up. One slot. I'll give him the chance to stun guys.
Me well.
I should be giving him some equipment too. How do I bring up the Templar? F for followers. Oops. So he can use a standard sword. Javelins. I mean, he can't just equip.
I don't use that.
Okay. I will keep an eye out. I probably had some stuff and sold it. I forgot about equipping my followers. So it's fairly long distance. Damage is not amazing. Let me wish I could quick flip back over. Oops. Man. thinking about critiquing a game or understanding its values, you'd like to think that you could just take a look at the game itself and judge it on its own merits. But unfortunately, with this medium, you kind of have to take in the technology into consideration as well.
I could open my own little inn somewhere, if I live.
I don't think
Shut up,
that life
Leia.
is for me.
Well, if you ever want a job, I will consider your credentials.
So kind.
See, that's not good for me. But I could give it to the Templar. Probably wouldn't use it very well, but it's something.
Ah, good.
Anyways, what I was saying was, like, this game might be, you know, I don't want to give it an actual score. This is not my actual score. You could say this game is a, you know, a 10, right? But I would not be, like, mad at anybody docking it a point or two, you know, based on the experience you have playing online. That completely is part of the overall experience. And right now, it's a negatively impactful part of that experience. They created this incredibly tight... Whoa. Hey, buddy.
I am unstoppable.
Finish them off.
Awesome.
Though I have searched every corner of the great library of Chaldeum, I can find no references to the true fate of the blood clan Khazra.
Picked up something there. Some pants. Plus 4 life per hit. 1 life per second or 4 life per hit. It's kind of better all the way around. Better intelligence, better vitality. Generates. I don't really care about the secondaries here on either one. It's not going to make or break an item. You know, I was saying that the lightning wasn't doing very much damage. Maybe it is. Maybe it's comparable.
After much searching, I have found a promising lead. A family near New Tristram has obtained a valuable relic, and
Here it is.
poor fools that they are, they
Basically
haven't
went
the
around the
slightest
whole
idea
map
what to do with it.
just
I
to
have
get
some
there.
idea of what to do with their daughter, though. And through her...
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend!
No, they're not.
Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something!
What do they want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after. Where is the relic?
I'll never tell you. Release the girl. The relic belongs to her.
You actually believe what this scoundrel... Fine, you fools. We'll kill her.
Takes away from the fighting fun.
You won't get away from us this time!
This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
Weak. thank you. I don't need to equip armor
I
on
used to
him at
love
all.
traveling.
Just
seeing
these
the
things.
world.
But not like this, eh?
Yes, it's not like it was.
Have no fear, Leah.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear.
You're coming with me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way!
Okay.
Wait! The relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known! You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
Oh. Just be quiet, you. You know, with everybody seemingly streaming at this, maybe I just will not stream Diablo 3. Seems to be getting a lot less people than when I was streaming Final Fantasy. Less, maybe just because there's so many other
there
people
you are.
streaming. And
What of your betrothed?
it's I think it's
Betrothed?
negatively impacting my
Do I
latency
look
as
like
well.
marrying kind to you? By the way,
I don't know.
my name is Lyndon.
I go back and forth. That's part of what I don't like about PC gaming, or it's part of the reason why. It's not I don't like PC gaming. I love PC gaming, but you're always tinkering with different aspects of the technology itself. Sometimes you just want to play a game. That's what a console is fantastic for. Usually.
I've got some. I worked my hands to the bone to bring you these fine goods.
Sell off this junk. Really haven't had to use health potions in a while. Iridescent tears. Should go see if I can craft anything that's better than what I have as well. Like this. I have just enough of the materials to do so. Let us roll. Let's do gloves. I like gloves. Hey, nanny, nanny. It's not fantastic. It is better toughness, better healing, so we're gonna put it on. So it wasn't a waste, it's just not awesome. And then I don't, oops. Nope. Pretty well set on other things there. What a do, what a do. Head back to the Drowned Temple, I guess.
What the tomes say of Alaric and this temple is not encouraging. You must be Alaric the Guardian. Uncle Deckard told me of your eternal watch over this cursed
Are you Nephilim?
No. There have been no Nephilim for a millennium.
When someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
To this temple, but only a Nephilim can enter. If you retrieve the keys from the outlying tombs and use them on the gates, follow me. I will raise the bridge that you may pass.
Thanks, guy.
Seek two tombs in the woods beyond. The warriors rest in the crypt of the ancients. Within them reside the keys.
Festering woods.
A pall of ancient doom hangs upon these woods.
Really a pain in the ass. This game is so fun when you can actually fight, and it just really falls apart when the latency gets in the way. Yeah, it's lagging up pretty good.
I am returning
I hate
to
to do
town.
this, but I'm gonna go ahead and quit this. It's just not fun. Okay, back in town. I'm gonna get over and shut off my software. Thanks everybody for trying to tune in. Gained another level. Dealt with more lag. Maybe it's just busy. It's a Saturday morning. The 2.0 patch is still pretty fresh, so a lot of people are probably back playing it, probably hitting their servers pretty hard. C'est la vie. The open broadcasting software is showing pretty good. It's all in the green. You know, I bumped it down as far as I'm willing to do there. I really don't think it is part of my end. But the point of the truth is I'm not willing to stream this anymore when it just plays like garbage. But the game's still good. I will come back to it. Just maybe not for not today. If it's gonna stick up like this, I might try playing something else. Look for me online playing something else soon. Come on in, it'll be fun.